dawn of episode 115 or some shit. The first day. Wow. Welcome to Majora's Mask Play. Okay, so we're finally going to do the big side quest, also known as the Anju and Kafei side quest.
Ooh.
You do get 3 masks along the way.
So when I think of Anju, I keep forgetting about Kafei.
Well, why?
Because all I think about is she's at the inn.
Is she not
and
in?
And on the last day she goes to see. She goes to stay at the ranch.
Yes, she does. If you don't interfere with her. Yes, let's get this. Anyway, I've already pointed him out. This is important. I mean, it's this is what I mean. I wanted to show you all the optional stuff during this side quest, right? So you don't have to see this little child man come down these steps down here. Very unique looking boy. We've never interacted with him other than this one moment, but we will in this side quest. But you already know who he is, don't you?
Yeah.
But you know, there's more to this story. So, I don't need it. No. Don't
Keep getting him confused.
I know, it's hard. One's reverse, one's backwards. Oh man. It's oh yeah. Down A, right, not right A down. Ugh, it's hard, man. I'm going to put the time back to normal, just so we can speed things up a little bit. So, hopefully, Anju will allow us to stay in past 2 p.m. But until then, we got some time to kill. Can I even go in? No! Fuck. What were we talking about last episode? Oh yeah, divorce.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of like weddings and shit happening recently. Engagements and divorces and relationship related shit. Maybe it's because it's spring. Spring is the time for things like that to appear more prominently. Yeah. It's when your fucking hormones or testosterone. Some shit goes what?
I don't know that.
Well, it is.
Wasn't it also in is it winter or sometime of year where some people feel especially sad?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called seasonal depression.
Yeah. one thing
And I have it. Is that why you brought it up?
Yeah. But also one of my friends has got it as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for him. Is it me?
Although, but he's kind of been down in the dumps for the pilot for quite a while. I haven't heard from him since May.
Oh. Maybe you want to check up on.
Yeah, well I keep doing it, but the last I heard was maybe last month. Went out for drinks and saw someone who had been in contact with him much more recently. So he's just down in the dumps, but he's not in any particularly bad situation.
Yeah.
And he's still rocking up to uni, so he's still alive.
Do you want to listen to one of these stories, by the way?
Yeah.
Alright. I just went for she has 2 stories. One passes time by 2 hours. The other one by 12, I think. Well, no, it says morning, I think it is. Yeah, till morning. Alright, carnival time. We'll listen to the 4 Giants eventually. It's actually kind of important to the overall plot of the game, believe it or not. Alright, the carnival is almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Ahem. The carnival of time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment. Paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. Right. The carnival of time is when the peoples of the 4 worlds celebrate the harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. So I would go to sleep here if I didn't have the mask on. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the 4 worlds. That's what the mask looked like, the giant looked like, by the way. Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the carnival of time. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival and dedicated a mask as a sign of their union, it would bring luck. The centerpiece of the carnival is the clock tower, and on the eve of the festivities, the doors to its roofs are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held and an ancient song is sung. An oath to order. All of these festivities for the carnival of time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. You know, that actually said a lot about... you did a good job, that's all for Tortoise. Now, when does the clock tower roof open? On the eve of the festival.
I don't know, it's not an answer.
You did a good job remembering, I'm proud of you, boy. I'll give you some candy. Oh, thanks. Wait. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do the long one. Hell yeah, dude. We did it. The old woman is done. I'm done with you, old lady.
Right.
Alright, cool. So we got that. So the other story, it's interesting actually, that does develop a little bit about the world and the story at hand, and even relates to the story that we're doing right now, this side quest. She's gonna give her grandma some fucking grub. Let's go watch.
Grab the green man.
Let me in! No! No, don't feed it to her! Poisoned it.
I poisoned the mouse.
I want to speak to you. No, I want to speak to you before you put it down. Not you. Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch. Grandmother, I'm Andrew. Tortoise was my dad. You haven't had lunch yet. I've already had lunch. Now be quick and take that away. Not eating is bad for you. Please eat. Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible, child. Then don't eat my food. I give up. Woo. Woo. Would you like me to read your story? These things are cooking's fucking gross.
That was interesting information about Angie's family.
Yeah, her father's dead. And
Yeah.
this senile old lady thinks that everyone is him. His name is Tortoise. She thinks I'm Tortoise as well.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, poor Anju.
I thought
She's
that
having a hard time. But we'll see more of that. That's the thing. I want to show you all these little cutscenes that she does. And it's like, that's why I want to get the room so I can fucking spy on it. Anju's like probably my favourite character in Majora's Mask. Look at that fucking sway of the hips, dude. How can you not? So I think she takes it up to her bedroom.
Oh, that's the thing about my comics is that I made KJ's mum Bernice. I made her like a hot babe, and so Kane ends up with it.
You shall not pass. Oh.
Yeah, you shall.
My mask didn't work. Please, no.
I think it's got red eyes. That's interesting. Boys only. Are you employee?
I will never sleep. I will never sleep. I refuse. I need not that mask, but this mask. We've actually completely used the all-night mask. It has literally no other.
What does she say when you have Kafei's mask on?
Well, we'll fucking find out, won't we, dickhead? What if I do it now? I wonder if she acknowledges me. I don't think she... No, she doesn't talk to me in this hallway, remember? She's like, I don't give a shit about this fucking tiny man blocking my way.
Kafei's shorter than you, isn't he? It's the same size.
Nah, he's the exact same height. It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it kind of does. I don't know. Game mechanics. So if I talk to her with this mask... Oh, that mask. You too are also looking for a cafe. Why, it's the mailman! What a coincidence that he just happens to come at this particular time.
How do you know he's a male?
You know what you got me there? This man can identify as whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So now here's another cutscene. What's this? You wanna do this guy?
I've got the love of the store.
Wait. This letter, where did you...
From the post box.
That's not what I mean. From the postbox from where?
From the post box somewhere.
That's not what I mean. Oh man, she's so fucking exhausted. Have I not talked to the postman either? Jesus Christ. So they have a little exchange there. He gives her the letter.
She wants to know what.
And then, if you talk to her, she's like, you're also looking for Kafei. I have a request. Kafei, I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight at 11:30, please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then. You promised to meet her at night. It was added to your notebook. Alright, fucking
It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock.
Oh.
So the goron mean.
Yes. 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 High five. Yes. Ew.
Mr. Harvey, is it from me, please?
Oh, I'm okay. Mr. Harvey, I have you down for an alphabet arrival. Your room is in the knife chamber. Ah, good. Yay. Yes, okay. You're not sure why, but you apparently had a reservation. So yeah, the Goron's name is whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because that also happens in Ocarina of Time, if you remember.
Yeah, I do. There's the goron called Link.
Yeah, so I kind of have a theory that he might be the same guy, but probably not. But he wouldn't have grown up that much. No, wait, he's not even alive yet, so no, it wouldn't make sense. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If the Goron that's named you is a kid when you're an adult, then he wouldn't be around yet. I always think that. God damn it. We should probably end the episode, but I kind of want... When does the Goron arrive, did it say?
Between 2 and 4.
Just...
Well,
oh no, he arrives at 4.
Yeah, he arrives at 4 at the East Gate, but I don't trust the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Just hang around here until 4 because he might pop up at any time.
I think he'll walk through the door at 4.
Mm.
Or maybe 3:30. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch the Goron cutscene. And it's really sad and depressing.
Oh.
Well, not that depressing. It's kind of sad. Because I just stole his fucking room. And then... what? And then I just got really weird text.
Really weird.
Oh, there he is. And then in between episodes, we'll cut to 11:30 at night, and we'll have the do the cutscene. It's this little charming little fellow.
A weird, good or weird bad?
The city is so busy, it's hard to find one's way, Goro. It's really not. It's really not. Take your fucking time. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm terribly sorry, there are no vacancies today, so we're booked solid with reservations. I made a reservation. The name is Harvey-goro. Mr. Harvey-goro? I don't have a reservation under that name. There's one close to that, but... What, really, Goro? Well, it's nice weather, so I'll just sleep outside. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, he ends his sentence with Goro, so he doesn't understand. And then he'll literally go out and sleep outside. Fuck you, man, it's my room now. Piece of shit.
Get out.
I wanna watch him leave. Get out of here. We don't like your kind. We don't like the colour of your skin. Jesus. This is a nice little tie though. Is that a hat? You know who it reminds me of? Wait a second, his hat looks like... Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Not Ace Attorney.
No, it actually does look like Jotaro's hat because it's got all flared at the back. It probably isn't, but it actually kind of reminds me of Tulip, to be honest.
She went through him.
Let's go around with it. I think he sits like over here. We should just sit on benches. Just wait for him. Come on, pal.
Like Assassin's Creed, but you're sitting benches.
Oh yeah. It's a hard world to live in. Aw, poor man. You should go. What the fuck ever, dude. I don't care. Do you want to quickly go see our new room before we end the episode?
Yeah.
I just like to delay the end of the episode as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting things on my phone. Oh, what could this possibly? Wow, $100. Great. We don't need money though. So. Well, actually, we do kind of. No, not really. Fair. So yeah, this is the knife fruit chamber. I don't know why it's called that, but it is. It's got a crack in the wall here though. What a ramshackle inn. Is this room first class? You can hear whoever next door is, for crying out loud. Well, whatever. We're staying for free, so we can't expect much.
You know what you can hear.
Well, you know whose room is next to ours, right?
It's the grandma's room, isn't it?
No, that's downstairs. This is Anju's room.
Oh.
Okay, next time on...
Next time we got a hot date with Angie.
Yeah,
in the
man.
kitchen.
We're gonna put the moves on Anju.